GSL.
Welcome back, guys. This is the GSL Code A with Tasteless and Wolf. So far, Supernova is our only survivor.
So far, and I'm really wondering if Choya is actually going to be able to take even a game off of TY here.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried for Choya. I think TY is actually a pretty tough opponent here in Code A. I mean, TY nearly actually knocked out Supernova in that series. It was actually a very impressive series. If you guys are not familiar with Choya and you didn't see the early matches here, because I know we have people tuning in at different hours, Choya just has nerve issues. He's a very good player. He's been incredibly high ranked at Grandmaster, like top 10 before.
Yeah, he's always
times.
really high up there.
Yeah,
he ladders a lot, and he's really good on the ladder.
But you know, when it comes to these big live matches, he seems to. I mean, you can even see him in the booth. I mean, a little bit more tense, I'd say, than our image to the left here, which is TY.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's one way of playing where you hide behind a barcode on the ladder and get high ranked, and the other way is to show your face, and everybody knows exactly who you are and how you play.
Yeah, your games are being casted, everybody's watching. It's a totally different beast, but that is what is the ultimate competition here in esports, the GSL Code A. Let's go into our losers match.
Top left in the blue, formerly known as Baby, he is known as Current.
TY.
He's got something on his
got
nose.
a little hair sticking off his nose.
I was trying, when we were doing the intro, I'm like, what is that? Is it?
I thought it was a glare at first.
Yeah, me too. I didn't want to say anything. Now I know it's something there. Over here in the upper right.
Choya.
I was just thinking, like, well, I mean,
nothing on his
nose, but like
that nose is perfect.
That's a perfect nose.
That's a perfect nose right there in comparison. So we already know the nose openers here.
Yeah.
TY with a little bit of a disadvantage, but he won't find out the negative effects of that until long after the series is done.
Yeah.
So.
Well, gas first. TY is basically just going to try to kill Choya before Choya can do what he wants to do. I think this is the way to beat Choya, is to just stop him from doing the build order that he's planned and practiced 100 times on the ladder.
Well, I feel like once you get Choya out of that build, then he's having to think on his feet. And if you are somebody who gets stressed, if you really start to feel the pressure, that's a really easy way for you to just fall apart.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially somebody like Baby. I mean, Baby, who's now using the ID TY, he's been around for so long. I mean, that's back before I think he would have even been that nervous in a match.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He was starting his pro gaming career at about 11. I don't know how long he would have been playing before, then maybe a year or two. But I think that's before you can really develop what I guess we would consider what most adults would have as some form of performance-related stress. Maybe I'm wrong, but
no, I think you're right.
I think when you're young enough doing that, that's all you know. You know, if you're on a stage playing against people. And he's been around for a long time doing this, so we can't even count how many times TY has been doing this in a match like this. So that's just something to keep in mind. Choya, did he have many, if any, StarCraft II? Or StarCraft 1, I mean, competitive matches?
I don't think he played StarCraft
I don't believe he played
at the highest level.
I think he played Warcraft 3 at a higher level, but not at a substantial level where everybody would know.
I think he did play, because he's in the Foyu clan, and that's what his team originally was. I know he has a Brood War background, but I just don't think he was ever like in a pro team.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's one of these guys, like, the biggest, like, the closest thing we have to Foyu in the foreign scene is like Clan X17 or something, and then like the closest thing we had to Foyu in StarCraft 2 is Zenix, which was like Nex and Zenith would put together. It wasn't like a real team, wasn't a team house, just a bunch of people practicing together online in a clan. And then Foyu became an actual team, and then of course Zenix became one as well. But he was never part of like this training environment that Baby was in. Baby was on which team originally? It wasn't Height Sparkies, was it?
No, it was.
I'm
Hold on.
having a fuzzy memory here.
Oh my God! Hold on.
Because he was eventually on the same team
What
as Jadon,
team was
right?
he on?
Was he on Hwasong Oz? I can't remember.
Actually, no. I think he was, because he was on 2 different teams when I was casting in Brood War. I don't know off the top of my head. This is way too long ago.
I can't remember, but yeah. But anyways, like, he was on a real Kespa team, right? He's got that Kespa training environment, and that's something that Choya never had. And now he's on a Kespa team technically, as Prime has become a Kespa team, but still, Prime is a team that's had this training environment that was much more like the ESF. Let's see how much drop damage gets done here, because Choya is going for probably a Colossus build based on that robotics. And
by the way, guys, don't forget, Choya has choked early on with his unit control several times, so this is something that's actually very scary.
He's
right
going
now.
to bunker the natural, by the way, while he does this. That's why that SCV is coming over. That Widow Mine is getting dangerously close to that mothership core. He needs to be careful about that. So now he controls the ramp. He's bunkering the natural. Looks like a few Hellions are coming up as well.
Nice control here from TY. Damn. Okay, so he's triggered the Nexus cannon.
And he's going to lose a Stalker here probably. No, nice control. Choya controlling very well here as also. And
the problem here is that okay, now the Widow Mine was not triggered, by the way. The Widow Mine was not triggered, but these are. In fact, I don't even know if a probe's going to get up here to trigger this. You know, this is one of these technical losses that you probably have to have at least experienced this a few times in practice to then know how to stop it.
This is a pretty common.
This is.
Well, it's a pretty common build for this map specifically, right? We've seen it a few times, but it's.
But I'm just saying, with Choya's handling of it so far, first of all, he should have evacuated the probes immediately.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was a poor handling of the situation, that's for sure.
Oh my God, nice control there by Baby. Now the bunker is going to go down here, but you know, how much more damage?
Can he kill the Immortal? Like,
yeah, actually, I think he can. I think he actually can chase that down. And yep, he does. Now let's keep in mind how many workers were killed there. There were a dozen workers killed, putting their worker count actually pretty much even when you consider the Terran has the mules.
Yeah. So it's better for the Terran in this case.
It's much better for the Terran in this case. The Widow Mine's still there. He got that Immortal, which is no small feat. Run!
I don't think that Widow Mine fired even once, which is kind of funny.
Well, it had to have once, right? Because it came down, they ran down the ramp there. Oh my God, and the harassment's not stopping here either.
Oh God, so many kills there. The second one,
GG, wow. Insta-tap out, that was I thought the game was not going well for Choya, but that was a quick tap out. You can see the disappointment there at the bottom right side of our screen here. Despite that hair on the nose of TY, man, I really just want to run down to that booth and just take that off.
Yeah, I wonder if his
there's that hair just mocking him right now.
Hoj is down there, man.
This
like,
hair
oh.
will not affect my skill in this game.
He's like, oh, and you know, the thing is, like, he didn't hit you with the Widow Mine, but like he had hair on his nose the whole time.
He had a hair on his nose the whole time, buddy. That's actually Marine King in there.
Yep.
Incognito Marine King.
There's actually so many people coming to support him. Not only is Marine King here, but Gerard is here as well as Barbie, right? I mean, the whole gang is here to support Choya right now today. Very family-oriented team. As TY
well, you know, Choya's actually done a lot to help his other teammates out. He's a good guy, so it makes sense he'd get a lot of support from him. But you can see the pressure is really building up here. That was, you know, one of those games where the rug was pulled right out from under Choya. Choya was really thinking about how am I going to win this 10 minutes from now. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you know, Widow Mine at the ramp, Marines coming in here,
the
bunker
Hellions,
being made.
Man.
Yeah.
That's like...
Yeah, the Hellion follow-up was what was really nice about it.
If he had pulled his probes out a little bit faster, I think, you know, he just holds at the top and then just puts his probes back at the natural and everything's okay. Losing the Immortal, too, was a bit sloppy, and then maybe he could have done a counterattack with an Immortal push, because we've seen that actually kill people who do this.
Yeah, especially some of these Terrans that are too aggressive, they end up losing everything they have.